from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
And every year my house payment has increased a little bit because the taxes have gone up, property taxes got up. And when is it going to stop?
Voters in the Barnesville School District have a $35+ million question to decide in just over a month. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Andrea has the evening off. Supporters say the elementary school is bursting at the seams, but vote no signs are popping up all over town against the referendum. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric traveled to Barnesville to talk with both sides today and explains its financial impact.
Right now, the Vote Yes campaign says the elementary school needs more classrooms. And here at the high school, the old gym currently serves 3 functions: a gym, auditorium, and music space.
Well, it's been 27 years since we've done a project, so we have not been paying any taxes on bonding bills for the last 7 years.
It's all broken down in detail by supporters who add there's a lack of handicap access in parts of the high school, and students have to dodge rain buckets because the roof leaks.
Our preschoolers are in a locked cement room that's got no windows and no access to the outside space. It's away from the elementary school.
The price tag, $35.19 million, which means you're going to have to pony up more in taxes. Drive down any street in Barnesville and you're going to see these. Vote no August 9th.
The elderly people that are on a fixed income, every year we see a tax increase. So we're going to have an increase in taxes in 2017. And a lot of us, we can't afford even if $100 a year.
He says it's common for people to move to town, put their kids through school, and move once graduated. Also, he worries if the facelift happens, teachers are then going to want more money. In Barnesville, Minnesota, Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
There's an impact for farmers, too, since Governor Mark Dayton has not yet signed a bill aiding their property taxes with school referendums. We put a link to many more resources on our website, to go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Certainly not as nasty out there right now as it looked last night at this time. Let's go to Hutch to explain what our Tuesday evening has in store. Hutch?
Thanks, Mike. For most of us, it will be a very quiet evening, but we do have a few areas of thunderstorms. First and foremost, southern Minnesota in a tornado watch as storms approach the Twin Cities area. Severe thunderstorm watch just issued for the Twin Cities into western Wisconsin. Storms heading toward Duluth are some big wind and hail makers there with the bright pinks. These went through Bemidji earlier with some small hail and wind gusts of around 50 miles per hour before they strengthened. Bemidji, you're about to see your third round of showers and storms. These will likely pass just to your south. Sprinkles for the FM area, and at best we'll see just the sidewalk wetters. Hey, a strong cell intensifying, causing a severe thunderstorm warning up to the northwest of Rugby. It's moving southeast at a good clip of 40 miles per hour. That storm has large hail potential as well. Those could impact our northwestern counties later this evening. Otherwise, generally we'll be in the 70s with quiet winds this evening, hit and miss showers and storms. I'll have more on the rest of our work week here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch. And stay up to date on the weather conditions where you are anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest weather conditions and even follow the radar live. Search VNL Weather in the App Store. Our 4th of July storm hammered a couple of central North Dakota landmarks. 80 to 90 mile per hour winds from Devil's Lake across Nelson, Eddy, and Griggs counties, snapping hundreds of trees and even downing power poles. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us some of the worst damage near Binford, North Dakota.
Winds topping 80 miles per hour blew down trees all over the place at Red Willow Resort. Crews were already able to get them cut up enough to clear the roads, but there's still a lot of work to do.
Could not see my boat from my deck at my house that was 50 feet away.
Really?
And it's the worst wind I've ever seen. Not the worst storm to ever come through here, but absolutely the worst wind, as you can see by the damage.
Several boats and pontoons like this one were overturned on the lake. Don Black and his daughter rode out the storm in a camping trailer.
Was the trailer rocking pretty good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and the hail hit pretty hard and a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad.
The wind was strong enough to snap off or tip over 200-year-old trees. It's left some people wondering if there were more than straight-line winds in this storm.
It came out of nowhere. Yeah. Everything said it was going north, and then something happened. There's a possibility there was a twister out here, because all the trees are just, they didn't blow over, they just twisted.
The storm also caused a lot of damage at the Red Willow Bible Camp. Getz says her rain gauge showed a bit over an inch of rain, but the accuracy of that reading is in question. She says the rain was coming down sideways in sheets. Some of it wound up running into one of the main buildings at the Bible camp. Greg Gust of the National Weather Service says he does not think it was a tornado, but this area may have been hit with a downburst of winds topping 80 miles per hour. In Griggs County, North Dakota, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
Impressive stuff. Many people around Red Willow say that they had just finished cleaning up trees from another storm from June 17th. New for you now here on Valley News Live at 6. Police are responding to the report of a person apparently hit by a car. Now, we have a crew on the way to the 1300 block of 10th Avenue North in Fargo. Keep checking back with us for developments on this story. A 26-year-old Minnesota man was taken to the hospital last night after being injured in a drive-by shooting. It happened in Cass Lake, Minnesota. Robert Sayers was flown to Sanford Hospital in Fargo. The severity of his injuries are unknown. One man's morning rush hour commute landed him in the hospital. Authorities say that Marvin Bunn Jr. of Fargo was on a motorcycle trying to get onto I-29 from a busy 32nd Avenue South. Troopers say he hit a car and then went into the ditch. The 55-year-old was not wearing a helmet, was ejected from the motorcycle. That crash is still under investigation. A Fargo police officer was arrested over the weekend for drinking and driving. Wes Libner was arrested in Clay County and has been charged with 4th-degree DWI. Authorities say Libner was arrested Saturday morning on Highway 10 near Hawley. He was stopped by a deputy after someone called and complained to Red River Dispatch. Chief of Police Dave Todd released a statement today apologizing to the community for the unfortunate choice made by Libner. He added that an investigation will be conducted to determine appropriate discipline within the department. Large sinkholes aren't normally seen in Fargo. Well, there's one near the intersection of 42nd Street South and 9th Avenue, and it's a pretty good size one, 10 feet wide by about 5 feet deep. Public Works says the hole was caused by a collapsed sewer pipe. Supervisor Lee Anderson says it's going to be costly to repair.
Well, the construction guys are all busy, okay. So to get someone out here on short notice as emergency repair, we'll have to see how that goes.
Anderson added that drivers should find alternate routes as they begin making their repairs. The early ice out on Minnesota's lakes this spring has led to earlier than usual outbreaks of swimmer's itch. Reports are saying that the most affected waters include the French Regional Park Beach, that's on Medicine Lake in Plymouth, Coon Lake in Anoka County, and Lakeside Beach in Forest Lake. Swimmer's itch is caused by microscopic parasites that lurk in lake water. You can feel them as soon as you step out of the water, and they soon cause an itchy skin rash. Fargo Police Department's canines Earl, Falco, and Bally all received body armor today. This armor is bullet and stab protective. It's even embroidered with the sentiment, "In memory of Officer Jason Mosier, EOW 211-2016. Each vest is valued between $1,700 and $2,200. They weigh about 5 pounds, and they were donated from the nonprofit organization called Vested Interest in Canines. Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. Another wish is granted. Later on Valley News Live at 6, how Make-A-Wish is putting a smile on someone who deserves one.
Mostly quiet through the Red River Valley heading into the evening, but a few isolated areas of thunderstorms. I'll have details on what you can plan for coming up right after this.